handle, come on in. I'm going to be giving you messages from mid-May to the beginning of June of 2025. Yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, come on in. Clear your minds, relax, sit down, just listen. Take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else watching, right? If it doesn't make sense to you, don't force it. This is a general reading. Okay, so yeah, come on in. All right, so let's get down. Spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends of Libras who may have passed over, and the higher galactic beings that might be overseeing this act of divination. After all, please come in and give us a message for their best and highest good in a way that we can all understand. Please and thank you. Shout out to the people who could read the cards backwards. I don't know why, but when we go live as YouTube creators, it automatically makes it like that. So sorry, I can't change it. All right, so what else here? We have a familiar, something about someone's familiar. Maybe something is familiar, but it could be talking about your pets, I suppose. All right, come on in. Yeah, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We've had so much rain lately. It's really nice to see. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So there should be some sort of message in here for everybody, hopefully, right? That is the, there are times when it isn't for you, but however, take your medicine. Something about that in the present. Somebody's taking their medicine. Are we talking about karma, or are we talking about somebody needs to just deal with it? I'm not sure. That's what I heard. Things change throughout the reading. Some things do and some things don't. Show me what I need to see. I'm actually filming this on the flower moon, the full moon tonight. Yeah, it's in Scorpio. I am a Scorpio as well. I don't have Libra in my chart, but I have, or not that I know of. I might without my knowing, but yeah, all right. So something is powerful. Something is powerful for the next couple weeks, few weeks, or whatever. You should know when these cards play themselves out. Take your medicine. Did you see how that flew out? It's on the floor. Hold on. Ringleader. Somebody's a ringleader of the pack. This is your Hope, Fear, Challenge, and Homework. Hi, everybody. Peeking in and out. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't quite tell. But hello. One more card, please, and we can get on with this. Yeah, so these scorpionic energies that with this full moon, it's from what I researched earlier, sorry, when my ear gets itchy during a reading, it's usually that something is resonating with somebody out there. Something's a victory. But yeah, it brings in scorpionic energy, you know, so I'm not sure if that's going to be pertaining to you in the next few weeks, but you know, we are all under the same full moon. Yes. So all right, so I have victory here. I like that. Something's cool. Something's victorious, maybe. Empty. The truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's not worth the wait to, or excuse me, it's worth the wait to find true happiness. Yeah, somebody's feeling a little blue, a little down, or empty. All right. I'm going to incorporate these. I need 3 more. Please, let's choose 1 more. Thank you. Okay. Public image. Worried about appearances. Can't relax. Conceited. Something about that. Somebody's worried about how they look to someone else or the public. All right. Whatever that is. Two-faced. Playing with your emotions is insincere, not who you think. Yeah. Some people could be stabbing you in the back or talking behind your back, or maybe it's you. You flip-flop the energies and genders, right? Anytime. Deadly combo, dangerous when together, triggering, explosive. Something about that. We're going to find out. There's a victory card right under this, so that's good. I like that. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to use my Oz in Wonderland deck. I like this deck. It's got a lot of lore to it, so hopefully you like it as well. Hi, everybody. Hello, Eleanor. Hi, Edward. Hello. Show me what I need to see. The world reversed. Familiar is right over the world reversed. Now, we don't know if that's necessarily your pet or if something is just familiar to you about things that really aren't completed. They're not, somebody might be feeling like, there's no closure, or something, whatever it is going round and round and round, or something. Somebody might be having a hard time letting go as well. I'm picking up. Okay, show me what I need to see. I need a bunch of cards. All right, there's a few that just kind of slid right on out there. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. It's kind of a cool card. There's mountains there, though. We're climbing mountains, or were. Take your medicine. Familiar. Now we have Three of Cups, the Lovers, and Hermit. Three of Cups is party time. Pretty much, right? Mad Hatter Tea Party. Yeah. Powerful is right over this. I'm feeling like, if this isn't a celebratory, I have a victory card here. This could be very, celebratory, like, but I am feeling like the gathering. So, if it isn't in a party mode, not everybody parties, right? So it could be a gathering, a meeting, whatever that is. This is crowning you for a couple weeks, right? Your relationships with this person, really, the ringleader is right over this. You're have the good relationship here. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework, however, is the relationship with this ringleader. Okay, thank you for the clarification, Spirit. Victory with the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is the wise guide, yeah? Because technically, usually the old man comes out of his cave, and now he's got a long beard showing the amount of time it took for him to heal and become the wise one to light the way for others, right? This could be about solitude time, or possibly, maybe on the other hand, even soul work, just shadow work, reflection, introspection, the Tower reversed. Whoops. Okay, they all just kind of fell out. The Tower reversed is refusing or denying the Tower, right? And if you look at this card, there's actually there's two tornadoes. There's one here and then there's one up here. Whoa, that's scorpionic energy. This was in the past, this realization, or this Tower moment, or whatever that were, or they aren't accepting, right? Something about the familiar. Two of Swords, Nine of Cups down, Ace of Pentacles down, Strength down, Two of Pentacles, Judgment down. So, anywho, moving on. Two of Swords here, take your medicine. Yeah, choices and decisions. It could be like we're not sure like what to do, or left or right. What are we doing? When usually there's a blindfold on the girl on this card, right? So she can't see. So when you can't see, you're forced to use your intuition, your gut, your senses. So, there's a little shade there of some kind. I don't know. Take your medicine. There's teamwork makes the dream work right over it. Somebody's worried about their public image or whatnot. I have the Hanged Man here. Dead center in the reading, Nine of Cups reversed. Remember when we were talking about empty, right? Not just feeling fulfilled or kind of blue or what. That's what this is. This is like, it could also be without, right? Because this is fulfillment. This is like abundance. This is without. So, and being, right dead center in the reading, something's powerful here for you, something that you loved, or still do. But the hope, fear, challenge, and homework is the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which basically is either not accepting a new beginning, a new offer, a new opportunity, whatever that is. It's like the hope, fear, challenge, and homework with this Lover's card, right? Dorothy and the Scarecrow. They're buds, they're like BFFs. Strength, victory, hermit, strength, reversed. Yeah, somebody might not really have the strength. That's all that, hold I just feel depletion for some people. Um or maybe just no courage, right? Somebody doesn't have courage, maybe. All right. Juggling these energies, the familiar, something about that refusal of that realization or whatever that isn't finished or closed or we haven't moved on from yet, right? Okay. Judgment down. Yeah. Take your medicine. Somebody is in bad judgment here. I feel very judgy kind of energies, very judgy. Take your medicine. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, I'm feeling like a lot of back and forth. A lot of this, that, and the other right now. Suspension, hanging on, right? There's a sacrifice in this card. Something's powerful. This is crowning you. Something isn't fulfilling you though, right? Or they're in poverty, or you can however. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands. Okay. Well, here it's like suspension, right? You're waiting and waiting and waiting. Somebody's been waiting a long time, whatever this is about. But here it's all about change, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. There's a ringleader in the pack. Somebody's a ringleader, right? Somebody doesn't want to take an opportunity, and it has everything to do with that relationship. This is karma. This is fate. This is destiny. These are things that are, just chance, right? How we react to those things that are fated is how it shapes our destiny. Excuse me. But technically, look at all the clocks. Tick tock, tick tock. This is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah. Somebody has their guard up. Somebody's a little defensive. Yeah, I feel like somebody has the advantage, however, and there is a victory card right here over it. I like it, but however, deadly combo is sticking out there. All right, bottom of the deck, Six of Cups down, bad memories. Yikes. This could be triggering, maybe. This could be like, show it to you upright so you can kind of get it. Sometimes it's harder to see it. But yeah, I'm feeling like some people's traumas, or maybe this was traumatic, and that was a big reason why, people are refused, like they don't want to let it go. There's no closure here, right? It was traumatic, but it's time for change. We keep these memories. We keep, good, bad, and indifferent, but we don't, we just wake up one day and we say, you know what, I'm sick of feeling like shit and I'm going to have a good day. And that's the way it is. I like it. So that's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. All right. I like it a lot. I'm going to use my Herb Crafters Tarot deck. This is a good spring deck. I love this deck. I hope you do as well. We're going to get some clarification and validation and yeah, dive deeper. We're going down the rabbit hole. Show me, what's their message for the next couple weeks, Spirit? I need a bunch of cards. Oops, okay, this one first. Yeah, Lovers reversed. We have Lovers up over here, and we have Lovers down over here. Ding, 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 ding. Justice reversed. Hold on, I'm going to pull a bunch, and then I'll show you and read them. Yeah, take your medicine. You know, it's kind of funny because I have take your medicine here, and then I have the Justice card reversed. Which technically the marijuana leaf is medicinal, which is justified. Is somebody needing some weed out there for some medicine? They're out of medicine. That's just a little side note. It doesn't mean it has to pertain to you. But yeah, there's teamwork here. Something is unjustified. This union's good, but this union, however, is off. I'm feeling a very dual. It's not the same person, I don't think. But it's not justified. Somebody's worried about a public image about something, what people are going to say, what I don't know what that means, but you can place it. Four of Earth with the Three of Cups. Holding on. Four of Earth. Yeah, powerful. Something's powerful. Four of Earth here. If you see, they're creating a basket, and baskets are to hold on, right? They're to hold things. Hold on too tightly, maybe even. There's a gathering or some celebratory energy there. Somebody's trying to hold on. Something's powerful. All right. The Tower down again. Ding, 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 ding. Ringleader. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. There's the Tower reversed. There's the Lover's card. Avoiding the Tower or don't want to see the Tower. Somebody, yeah, I don't know how that's going to play out. It's going to be different for everybody, right? Something about that. They're refusing the realizations of something, or they I don't know. Time is now. Time now. The time is now to do your healing, to let go. This Hanged One. Actually, it was up. I think it was the other way. Yeah. Sorry. But holding on and holding on to the victory, holding on to the hermit mode. Is somebody holding on to the hermit mode? All right. It's funny how that came through. It doesn't mean that's for everybody, but whatever. Show me what I need to see. Hi, everybody peeking in and out. How you doing? Come on in, my Librans. Show me what I need to see. Somebody needs to deal with something, and there is a victory here, but there's some suspension. There's suspension. Oh, you know what? That was up. Was it up? I kind of think the Hanged Man was up. This one was, whoops. Sorry, hold on. Jesus. I know this one was up, This one I'm feeling it both ways, really. I'm feeling like the time is now, but there's a sacrifice. So maybe that's how the message is supposed to come out, Show me what I need to see. I need a bunch of cards. Somebody's being very two-faced and insincere. They just want to play at the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. They want to party. They want to go out and party. They don't want to make a sacrifice. Okay, I don't know. Somebody needs to take the medicine. The deadly combo over here. Triggering, explosive, ungrounded, scattered, reckless. Show me what I need to see. And then silence. You notice that? It's like crickets. Okie dokie, 3 of fire. Getting all messed up here. Waiting for your shits to come in. Yeah, it took, when we put all that work into making that gorgeous pizza pie, and we put it in the oven, we're waiting for it to come out. You know what I mean? It's like your mouth is watering. You're waiting for the results. There we go. Waiting for the results or something. Looking ahead. Yeah, avoiding it. Don't avoid it. Deal with it and let it go. Right? Deal with it and let it go, whatever that is. Maybe somebody is missing a pet. Eight of Earth down. Not putting into this. I feel like people aren't working on things or something. They don't want to work on this. Take your medicine. People are at a crossroads of what to do, right? They're at a crossroads. Yeah. Show me. I need a bunch of cards, please. Crickets. See? Isn't that funny? Ace of Air down. Somebody's lying. Dead center in the reading. Something's powerful. There's no wish fulfillment here. So they're lying. That's dead center in the reading. Everything is about that. Four of Earth, holding on to the party. They're gonna lie to try and get out of babysitting something, or doing something, or working on something, or taking responsibility on something. They don't want to deal with it. Yeah. Three of Air, Three of Swords. It's painful. Ringleader of the pack right over it. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah. They don't want the opportunity. Ace of Pentacles down. Now, the Ace of Pentacles, right? These are silver slippers. I don't know if I mentioned this in this video or not, but in the Wizard of Oz, they were ruby slippers, but that was when it was in color, right? The silver slippers is the original Wizard of Oz, and they were silver back then. So there's a little lore in that there for you. But anyway, they don't want this opportunity, kind of sucks, whatever that is for you. Some of you, it's heartbreaking. Some of you, it's like a hurdle or a bump in the road or something. It's going to be different for everybody. Show me a bunch of cards, please. Adelita of Air. Hello, everybody. Oops. Two of Water. The Death card. Take your medicine. Something's ending. Maybe we are going to let go and rebirth from this public image. Can't relax. Somebody's conceited. They're all about themselves. Two of Pentacles with the Two of Water, however. Juggling these energies, and in between this relationship or situationship, at the least of it, and familiar is right over it. The Death card with bad judgment. Something's ending around you that I don't feel like you feel like it's in good judgment or what. Take your medicine. It's like you're giving them your medicine or something. Whoops. Okay. Power and control. The Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor is king of all the kings, right? So he embodies all of those kings' things. The emotions. They're king of everything. Their coin, their actions, they're completely aligned with mind, body, spirit, and they're actually king of all the kings. This is about power and control, right? And this is like, and somebody can be powerful here, apparently. Somebody's hanging on, right? They're in suspension. They're maybe waiting for a shoe to drop or something. But anyway, something's powerful. Ten of fire. The ringleader. This is about the burdens being over, right? Ten of wands. No more oppression or suppression, right? It's like not walking on eggshells anymore, kind of thing. Possibly for some of you. And it's about change. It's changing in your favor. However, Libra, I like it a lot. Tick tock with all those clocks on that. Something sucks, but it doesn't suck that bad. And somebody's refusing a tower, and you care about this person here with this Lover's card up. This one's down over here, but this person's in bad judgment maybe, and they're in good judgment. I don't know, but you can flip it and flop it as you want, right? One more card. Thank you. Oh, yeah. And Judgment again reversed. The Awakening card reversed. This is two tens, by the way, the number 20 in Roman numerals. Yeah, they don't want to awaken to the truth, or they're definitely hiding and lying about it over here. But this is like bad judgment. There's a victory here for you, however, standing strong, right? You have the advantage. Everybody in this picture is minute compared to your feet. All you have to do is step on them, take power and control back, and do what you need to do to get whatever you need to do to have Earth. Very imbalanced energies. Out of whack, maybe. Reckless, I was saying earlier, could be reckless behaviors, just very imbalanced altogether. All right, I think you get the picture. I'm going to use my Viking deck. I don't really know the name of it. It's one of those things that I don't have the name, but it's obviously Viking. You'll see it and why I call it that. But we're going to do this again and get a little more clarification and validation and look for synchronicities and all of that. This is like war in the past over a familiar. This is like, I don't like this. Look at her. Yeah. In the past, this is about battling and fighting and in fairness, unjustified. Okay. Unjustified. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles there. We could be talking about 3 people. I feel like it's like 3 people here and 3 people here, maybe for some of you, with your situations, or something like that. The Hanged Man again. Yeah, you're waiting. Somebody's sacrificing something and taking their medicine, and that's what it's all about. I feel like people are fighting right now over having something. Somebody doesn't want to take responsibility or something, and they're fighting about it, is what I see coming out the next few weeks, or something of that kind. Show me. I need a bunch of cards. 6 of Swords. Getting out of the storm, right? Getting onto the calm, getting out of the storm into the calm, and finally getting to shore. The sun is right in front of you. This is crowning you. Something's powerful. Maybe you're using your own power and authority here with the Emperor, right? And saying, too bad, so sad. Yeah, 9 of Wands and the 3 of Cups down. The party's over. Party's over. There's a victory here for you, but the party is over for somebody. Feeling like the battled warrior, exhaustion. There's a deadly combo here. Maybe there's a couple, and then it's about 3 people or something like that. I'm just getting those back and forths. Whatever that is. I need a bunch of cards, please. Yeah, the Hanged Man. There was a sacrifice, or somebody wants to sacrifice something, or has to, or what? Indecision. A little not sure what to do. maybe in the past, right? Familiar. You were blindfolded. Somebody's refusing the Tower moment. Yeah. They're waiting for their ships to come in, however. Show me what I need to see. We have the Five of Swords. Yep. The Hierophant down. Eight of Pentacles. Give me at least one more for now. All right, good. Give me a bunch. Probably too many. Maybe not. Seven of Wands again. Ding, 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 ding. Yep, Strength again. Ding, 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 ding. Three of Wands down. Ding, 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 ding. Yep. Seven of Pentacles. The Magician down. Four of Swords. And I got two extra cards out of that, which is the Hermit again. Ding, 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 ding. And Three of Pentacles again. Ding, 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 ding. You got a lot of synchronicities on the table. Here's these cards right here. But hold on, because I'm going to show you and go through them with you. Whoops, I turned that upside down. Seven of Pentacles here. Wait a minute, did I say so? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. This is all about, you know, assessing things, looking at things, figuring it out, talking it out, working it out, whatever that is, working on your garden, you know, kind of thing. That's what these cards have to do with. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So, where was I? Whew. Anywho, yeah, okay, so we were here. We're into the Five of Swords energy, and you're present for the next couple of weeks. Undertake your medicine. Eight of Earth down. Somebody's not learning their lessons, and here's a little brutality and cruelty, maybe a little bullying. Somebody's powerful in their control. They're just not. Somebody isn't sure exactly what to do about something. The Hierophant down could be like breaking contracts. Higher partnerships, divorce, whatever. This is dead center in the reading. Powerful right over this. Could be a false prophet, somebody that, you know, is leading the wrong way, you know, saying one thing, not doing another, maybe even. Sorry, that came out really fast. All of that was a lot of information to marinate on. I should slow down a little. But yeah, somebody's lying. It's not wish fulfillment. And it's about breaking contracts or something, or it's on someone's mind. Somebody's working on things, doing their, you know, this ringleader, you know, the more you do something, the better you get at it, right? So if you're at work and you're crafting your work and you're just, you know, doing your thing, it starts to get repetitive. So I'm kind of getting that with this wheel here, with this that he's working on, he or she. But this is the Hope, Fear, Challenge, and Homework, and Three of Swords and Ace of Pentacles down is right under that. Whew. Okay, wow, Seven of Wands. Somebody has the advantage. Look at the guy at the top of the mountain. Oh, yeah, powerful, all right. I feel like this is a powerful fight, you know? It's about that or something. Somebody doesn't really have defense. Somebody does. I don't know if it's abuse of authority or if it's really just using your power, right, Libra? Using those scales, you know, how is it fair? How is it not? You know, are we going to keep living together or are we not? Are we not? You know, if it's a roommate, a partnership, a friend, however it is, I don't care. Strength, courage, right? Takes courage to yeah, to love on that polar bear. Feels like they're friends, even that girl and that polar bear, they're friends, right? This familiar, something about a familiar, they're friends. Okay, it could be two, right? We got the Two of Pentacles, Two of Water. Okay, Three of Wands down. Not seeing a future there. Take your medicine. They don't want it. This is the Death card. This is, you know, somebody's in bad judgment. They need to ship up or ship out. Somebody needs to, I don't know what this means for some of you, but Seven of Swords here is all toxic. It very well could be narcissistic energies as well being highlighted. We have the 5 and the 7 on the table now, but it's about low vibing, toxic, lies, shady, sneaky, whatever, however it pertains to you, right? Somebody's powerful over this. Somebody's trying to take control. The 4 corners are all about foundations, right? Someone's in suspension, waiting for probably the yes or the no or something like that. Yeah, the trickster, the black magic of it all, the ringleader. This magician down has crafted some black magic, whatever it is. And it is about the burden being over and change and divine timing and all of that. Ringleader right over it. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody's two-faced AF. Say one thing, does another. Playing with your emotions, right? This ringleader or whatever. And then I had these 3. Four of Swords, the Hermit, and 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords is somebody's healed, first of all, first and foremost. And there is a victory here in your near future of some sort, some kind of something celebratory, but something is about recovery, something is about rest, yeah, so I feel like somebody did recover. It could be prayer and meditation as well for some of you, but I like it. But somebody's in bad judgment and somebody's taking charge. Yeah, or something. Somebody has the advantage, maybe. But the Hermit with 3 of Pentacles, it takes teamwork. And I don't know, is everybody going to be alone or how, I don't know how that's going to play out. It's going to be different for everybody, but the Hermit basically is usually in solitude time. But it could also be because the Hermit over here, the other one, we were talking about that lantern that needed to be lit and shown, right? And the guide, the wise guide leading the way. There's a wise guide here somehow leading the way. All right. Whew. Wow, how that comes through. When I start channeling, it comes through. Hi, everybody. Hi from Germany. I love it. My family is from Germany. Yeah, mein Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut. Yeah, my grandma actually escaped the Nazis way back in the day out of Czechoslovakia, but my grandfather was from Germany. Yeah. All right, we got selenite, number 37. It's all about peace and your crown chakras, and something about this resting, convalescence, and recovery card and peace is sticking out to me. But yeah, check it out. You might want to go and pick up a piece. Look, I opened right up to it. I can't even make this up. And pick up a piece. They're not very expensive after all. Try to meditate or quiet your mind to raise your consciousness and to create peace in your life. Create a safe and quiet space in your own home environment where you can go to clear your mind for any external pressure and relax. Remember also that you can quiet your mind anywhere, whether it's at work, school, on a bus, plane, or even in a busy restaurant. All you need to do is take time to consciously slow down your thoughts for a few moments. Let the world carry on around you. Focus on only yourself and your breathing for a few minutes. As you breathe, affirm to yourself and the universe that peace and serenity surround you. Feel yourself attracting only positive light energy. See and feel all negativity disappearing from your energy field. When your mind is peaceful and clear, you can look clearly at situations in your life. You can connect with your higher wisdom and gain insights that can help you on your path. Selenite is associated with your crown chakra. Beautiful piece of crystal. Do I have mine here? Yeah, here's one piece. Really nice pieces. This one did break, but I have others around somewhere. But that's one of them. I have a bigger piece somewhere. All right, now I'm going to use my hidden realm. Shout out to the people that can read backwards. Yep. I'm really digging this one lately too. I'm kind of hoping that you do as well. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. Thank you. The Swan Queen. I like it. Number 13, which is also the Death card in Tarot, but beautiful card. Transformation, intuition, and patience. Alrighty. The Swan Queen glides your way and asks you to look at your reflection in the events of your life. She gives you the ability to see the beauty that has transformed your life from ignorance to wisdom. The Swan Queen lets you know that it's time to go within and seek the answers in your own intuition. Don't look outside yourself for the answers now. The true powers lie reflected. The true powers lies reflected in the still waters within you. Now is the moment to meditate and ask for a vision. The power of psychic perception is inherent in you, and the Swan Queen will help you dive deep into your query and find the answers that you seek. This is also a reminder to allow time to transform ideas into reality. Nothing happens overnight. Ain't that the truth? Sometimes this patience thing drives me crazy. I get it. I'm going to use my Slovak deck here, or I think it is. I'm not positive. If you know, you're more than welcome to shoot it down in the comments. But I think it's, Romanian, excuse me. It's my Gypsy Witch deck. And they just gave me, all right, it's really too many, actually. But I'm going to take these. 9 of Spades, number 41. Rose indicates beauty and rugged health. Rugged health. Rugged. Somebody has maybe anxieties right now. I'm feeling possibly OCDs, ADDs, ADHDs. There's all kinds of things I'm feeling aside from this narcissistic energy that I was picking up earlier. 3 of Hearts, number 1, the sun signifies happiness and popularity. Near snakes, and mice, a dark side, clouds, yeah, we don't really see that. So basically, the Trump card is here for you. Awesome. And this is about a gathering. This is just another card validating it, or some sort of meeting, celebration, or whatever. Ace of Hearts, number 11, the fox in close proximity augurs distrust. Yeah, some people are shady fox. They're sneaky and conniving, and you know who to trust and who not. You can snapshot that if you like. If I can get it to focus. Yeah, somebody's seeking to betray you. Yeah. Whatever. I think you know better, because somebody's showing up as, someone with strength, and I'm feeling like it's my higher vibrational Libras all day long. All right, I'm going to give you a couple of these and we're going to close it out. This is from Germany, Italy, and all of that. The Tower. Very scorpionic energy, misfortune, shock, yeah, news. I feel like there's a fight going down. I feel like somebody's very combative. I'll take a couple more, I guess. Why not? Yeah, there's a fight. Malady. Somebody needs recovery. Look, 4 swords and malady. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody needs to let somebody go, or some familiar, the heartache of it anyway. They need to let that go. Like I said, it's like waking up one day and saying, that's it. I'm sick of feeling like shit and I'm going to have a good day, damn it. And if that's what you need to do, then that's what you need to do. It's all about a visit. It's about that meeting or that whatever that is, that celebratory energy, the Three of Cups. I had them how many times on the table? I can't find one now. But I think you guys saw it anyway. It's all about that visit, seeing friends, seeing family or whatever. That's what I've got for you. Yeah, whew. A lot of fighting, a lot of immaturity too. A lot of immaturity is being highlighted. Anyway, be cool, man. Be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. Thank you so much for watching. Smash that like, share, and subscribe button. Maybe even tickle that little notification bell so you know when I come out with my videos next time, right? Because they're different. You know, I go with the flow over here on this side of the camera. So yeah, it helps the algorithm and it helps other people that like these kinds of messages find these kinds of messages. So with that said, have a good week and I'll see you soon.